Hey everyone, welcome to another video with Etsy Domination and Beyond. We're going to talk today about how to generate traffic for your e-commerce website from your existing Etsy shop. There are tons of great strategies that you can be implementing today to really move the needle on your business. So let's dive right into them. Etsy is an amazing marketplace to start and grow your business. That is a fact. They do a phenomenal job in generating traffic for your business. It allows you to focus on other elements of the business. Whereas for your website, you have to do all of those things plus generate your own traffic. So there's huge benefit there. But at some point in your Etsy journey, you do start to ask yourself, what's next, right? How do I grow beyond this? Some of you may be there now. And if you are, it may be time for you to set up your own website. And that's a huge realization and a really awesome part of scaling your business. Let's take a quick look first at some reasons why you should stand up a separate website. I absolutely cannot advocate enough for standing up your own website. Number one, with your own website, you own your own destiny, right? Etsy can shut down your shop at any time. And that's true, that hurts. We've seen it happen. If you're on any of the forums, you talk to other sellers, you've absolutely heard that. Having your own website also removes the pressure that Etsy puts on you around shipping times and making sure you're answering messages every day. As our business started to scale, we absolutely started spending so much time answering customer messages, not just because, obviously you want to be expedient, but because Etsy's perception of your business that influences search engine optimization is dependent on those things. And it's silly to think that it's not. It also allows you to create your own brand. On Etsy, it's really difficult to do that. Most importantly, kind of wrap around all of these things. Number four, you get to customize your customer experience when people land on your shop. That landing on a page experience and figuring out what to do next, whether you've been sold, happens very quickly from a customer perspective. And on your website, you get to tailor that from beginning to end. So if that's something that's of interest to you, please smash that subscribe button. Hit that like button, comment down below and let us know that you want to see more content in that space. And we will absolutely bring you customer experience content with an Etsy and Shopify lens. It would be awesome. So let's dive right into these tips. Generating traffic for your website can sound daunting. The good news is if you have an existing Etsy, you actually have a huge leg up in this space. You can generate traffic more effectively, easier, faster, and even more reliable traffic, meaning people that will buy from you if you have an existing Etsy follower. If you have an existing website, then your goal is just to generate traffic. We're going to explore some ways to bring people to your website from the internet, call that cold traffic. Your Etsy audience, call that warm or hot traffic. But first, we're going to take a quick overview of these terms because we have a separate video on this and we'll link to it below, but it's really important that as we're talking about these strategies specifically, that you understand the cold versus warm versus hot. So let's take 20 seconds and just dive into that. Cold versus hot audiences are basically the spectrum in which your customers flow through your conversion funnel. So just to give you the super quick view of this, at the top of your funnel for cold audiences, you have people who are totally unfamiliar with your brand. They don't know who you are. Looking at your Etsy stats, for example, your views are mostly these people. Your goal for these cold audiences is to just attract them to your front door. Like, hey, I'm here, check me out. As we start going through the funnel, we'll get into warm audiences, and these are people who are familiar with your brand but have not made purchases yet. Your goal is to sell to these people. And finally, towards the bottom of your funnel, we'll get into hot audiences. These are people who have purchased from you. They know your brand. They know that you deliver quality products. Maybe they've left you reviews. Your goal is to get them to repurchase or to actually just convert, right? So if you're looking at your Etsy stats, your views is your cold audience for the most part, and your orders or sales, that's your hot audience. Tip number one, here, let's dive right into this. This is a cold audience strategy. Incentivize Etsy customers to visit your website by including an infographic in your Etsy listing pictures, like this one that I have on the screen right now. Etsy allows you to upload pictures of any kind with your listings. A lot of sellers, if you look at more experienced shops and listings in your category on Etsy, open them up and click through them. You will see pictures like this. Highly encourage you to design one for yourself. Some sellers use these to, as I mentioned, build their email list, but generally to just generate traffic. The important thing too here is to just remember, observe the rules. They actually do not have a rule against having one like this with your website on it. Take advantage of that. So if you think about how customers find your Etsy listings, they don't necessarily go to your shop directly. They hit your listings. And so they'll click on that on their phone or their computer. It'll bring up the first picture that they just found in search results, and then they'll just tab through the pictures. So as they do that, you want to kind of get across as much information as possible. This is a phenomenal second picture to include. Our second tip for you is a hot audience strategy. This one is to include a business card with your Etsy purchases. As long as you deliver great customer experiences and your customers love your products, they're obsessed with your stuff, you're going to create repeat customers. That's a fact. It's a big part of our business. Your goal with these audiences is to incentivize them to be repeat customers, and not just on Etsy, but also on your website. So if you receive a package from my Etsy shop, you will see that it has this business card in it with our website all over it, and even our social media. And we actually encourage our customers to visit our site, use this coupon. Customers are actually making that leap and checking out our website. The pro tip here is, if your business allows it and you have, the margins, you're comfortable doing this at scale, create a promo code for this business card. Curate the whole experience. But if you want people to jump on your website and make a purchase, and you're willing to take a little bit of a loss from your target purchase price to accomplish it, then this is the perfect place to do it, because people will look at this. Our third tip today is to offer a giveaway on social media. Growing your social media is difficult. It's not easy. Giveaways create a great incentive for your existing followers to tell people about you. You may notice, if you have a social following, that you may only get a few likes or comments on posts, and even the top performers in your category are probably only getting a little bit of engagement too sometimes. It's tough, right? It's not easy. But your giveaway posts, they're going to get flooded with engagement, and that's good. You want to use that to your advantage. Consider it with a giveaway doing a follow, like, and comment giveaway style, as shown on the image on the right. I think they did a great job here. Just love the layout of that. And I guarantee you this probably converted really, really well for them. The pro tip around giveaways, obviously, it's kind of a double-edged sword. You don't want to do too many giveaways, or you'll risk customers losing sight of your brand value. Tip number 4 is a cold audience strategy as well. And this one is to update your Etsy shop profile picture to include your website address. You can see I had a logo made specifically for this picture. It's worked out great. People visit our shop, they see our logo, they want to kind of read the text, and they're like, let me go check it out. And they actually do it. We see it all the time. Your Etsy shop profile picture can be a logo like this. It's not against the rules. If you incorporate your logo and URL into the profile picture, then you're always marketing from your Etsy shop, just passive marketing. The pro tip here is, don't break Etsy policy. Do not send your shop link to customers in Etsy messages. Don't encourage customers to, hey, buy my website instead. That's all against the rules, and it's obviously bad. Do not do those things. Be respectful of the platform and the rules. This is an opportunity you have to really start expressing your brand within Etsy, and I think a lot of people might want to put a picture of themselves or their pets. I'd highly encourage pets, probably even over this tip, but this is a great way to just bring some more traffic, and it will move the needle for you as well. And our 5th tip today is to invest $5 a day on Facebook and Instagram ads. I call this a cold audience strategy. You can build Facebook and Instagram ads for literally any part of the spectrum. In our previous video about sales conversion funnels, we give examples of cold, warm, and hot audience ads you might want to target. Check that out. This is an area that you don't want to fall asleep on. You want to be investing in Facebook and Instagram ads because everybody's on these platforms. And if you can finally nail down your audience, then you're going to do really well here. And Facebook gives you the tools to learn how to do that. Facebook ads can produce a lot of varied results, but as you go through it, even with the bumps and bruises, and it might feel like lost investment, you're going to be gathering engagement. You're going to be getting your brand out there, even as you identify your target audience. Facebook ads also allow you to publish to Instagram for no additional cost, and you can customize where you want to have your ads placed. So you can create ads that will only show up when people are browsing stories. So you can play with that. Steal videos you might have been putting on TikTok or Snapchat or something fun like that. Make an ad with that. It might be great, actually. And if you have an existing email list for your website with at least 1,000 people in it, You can use this list of names and email addresses to generate what's called a lookalike audience on Facebook ads. And a lookalike audience allows Facebook to study the characteristics of the people on that list, because everybody has Facebook, so it's creepy, but they can do it, and they can generate for you a longer list, a broader population of people, in the millions sometimes, that have similar attributes. And it's mind-blowing, but it works so great. A lot of our future videos that talk about how to implement Facebook ads are going to break this content down because it's actually pretty complex. We're going to help you understand how they work and what they do for you. But really, the pro tip here, to get specific, give you words that'll make sense as you click through Facebook ads: create a traffic campaign ad, meaning it generates traffic, and set your ad clicks to point to your website, to a page that's curated for customers to land on and know exactly what to do, and set your budget for just $5 a day, as I mentioned. After about 1,000 impressions or views of your ad, which usually takes about 3 days of runtime, you will know if your ad is producing results. That's a healthy place to start, to learn the controls and just kind of understand the Facebook advertising machine. So some key takeaways from this video: standing up your own website is a no-brainer. You should totally do it. Convert your Etsy followers into website purchases with these simple strategies. Let's do a quick recap. 1, incentivize Etsy customers to visit your website with an infographic picture embedded in your Etsy listings. 2, include a business card with your Etsy purchases. And if you're brazen, add a promo code to that business card and you're guaranteed to get conversions. 3, offer a giveaway on social media. This will work great, but don't overuse this tool for traffic. 4, update your Etsy shop profile picture to include your website address. I'm sure there's some really cool, unique ways that you can do this on your shop. 5, invest $5 a day on Facebook and Instagram ads. It's just a good way to get your feet wet. And if you haven't done this today, don't be overwhelmed. You're not late to the party or anything, but as you build your website, this is something you're going to have to master, and you don't want to get too far into a website implementation and then have to figure this whole world out. I want to thank everybody for watching this video, but I want to also encourage you to join our Facebook community, Etsy Domination and Beyond. You can search for it on Facebook. We'll also put a link below. And let us know if this added value for your business. We've had to figure out a lot of this for our shop, and we don't want others to struggle that way. We want to pay it forward. So thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next one.